Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Seftimor Podcast. It has been a minute here since I did my solo podcast going on, building upon the ebook podcasts here. So, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. If you're not checking out the B Plus podcast, please check that out. That's with me and my friend Nasum. We do everything from nerd culture to weight loss stuff to mindset, the normal things, but with a little more deep dive into movies and UFC and cool stuff like that. So if you're into that, check out the B Plus podcast that's on this channel. Today, we continue on with the Success Within, which will be chapter 3 of the ebook. And I am currently writing chapter 4, so we're getting into that as well. So, an action plan for our thoughts. The thoughts we create determine our success. Action comes from this process, good or bad. The entire book this far, we have spoken about how thoughts determine our lives. We can make good decisions all day, and it will not be enough. Our mantra, I am successful, will show you your greatness. It will reveal your self-worth. Even after doing all this, we still need a plan of action, though. We need to plan out the course we want to take and act upon it. Positive thoughts need to be the new default. This will allow us the energy we need to make each day count. Here's how to start. Examine what areas you want to change. It could be prior topics from this book or something totally unrelated. Where would we like to see progress? How will we know when we have accomplished something of value? The process of breaking down goals shows this progress. What exactly will we need to do to get it? How can we measure that we're getting closer to this goal? For example, when I began my weight loss journey, I researched extensively. Once I determined what was best for me, I created a plan around that. I needed a diet I could stick to and an exercise regime that didn't conflict with my hectic lifestyle. Meanwhile, I was forming new habits that coincided with this lifestyle. I broke down what a normal day would look like and tweaked it for easy application. The process was truthful and concise. I knew what my life entailed on the daily, and I was honest about that. Your reality is what's going to dictate your success. Next, I had to make sure my mindset agreed with the new habits I was undertaking. If I was to actually lose weight after years of trying and failing, all cylinders had to be firing together. The years I wasted on being uncomfortable and tired gave me a relentless mindset. The old ways never worked for me, which means neither did the old ways of thinking. My mind was going to tell me all the bullshit it did that got me there. I changed how I was thinking on a deeper level to guarantee victory on this journey. Once I faced the reality of my weight issue, I was finally ready to attack it. The only way I was able to do it was by changing my actual self. I took the bad thoughts and filled my head with how better life would be as a healthy person, as a fit person. My vision turned towards how much better I would feel instead of how I felt in the present. I envisioned every aspect of the new me and felt it in my core how great my new life would be. The only warning I can give is to not get too caught up in the visions because the future is currently not the present. We have discussed how our thoughts determine almost everything in our lives. This means we will have to do a lot of work to rewire our minds to get to the destination we desire. As you digest this book, reflect on these thoughts so you can change them as we progress. By determining the areas of our life we are not happy with, we will see the reasons we don't progress. The past traumas in our lives are the reason. The trick is to start feeling and envisioning the future. A time and a place where we leave those limiting beliefs of the past behind. By feeling our future, it is more likely we will become that. Remember, we're already winning. Harness those wins to project yourself forward. Instead of sabotaging all your efforts, change the direction you wish to get to. This means identifying when the ship is going off course and having enough awareness to correct it. The more you can see yourself deterring from the path you set, the better you can regain control and continue on that path. When the journey is set, thoughts are aligned, and you are relentless, it is only a matter of time for success to happen. We are built for success. You are built for success. Plan out your journey, understand the challenges you will face, and take action. You will learn so much about yourself and your thoughts through taking action. When you understand yourself on a deeper level, you will break free of the chains that held you back for so long. The better we conquer our thoughts and rewire our brains, the more opportunities open up to us. This creates the space we always have wanted to be in. It is time to begin your journey. Believe in yourself. Do not go against the current any longer, but ride those waves to victory. Allow yourself to win in ways you have never dreamed of. Demand the success you deserve, and do not forget the mantra: we are built for success. When I wrote this, it's just envisioning that envisionment. And I listen, I'm always honest with you guys. I went off course a little bit. Weight loss has stalled for about 3 months. I mean, with the holidays and everything, but I'm back on course. I'm talking to you right now, on a 72-hour fast. So you got to correct the ship. If it's going off course, just understand what it took to get there and correct it. That's the best thing that we can do, and that's the only thing that we can do. And the only way to do that is to make sure your mindset is connecting with your habits. Make sure they line up together. Make sure that you just take a second every day instead of worrying about it and say it out loud. This is something I learned in Atomic Habits from James Clear, is to say it out loud. Say, I am a person that loses weight. I am a healthy person. I am a fit person. Repeat these things out loud so you bring it into your reality. And that way, when you envision it and you feel it, and you could be like, just think of all the things that could happen, all the things that will better your life. But obviously, you're doing this to better yourself. So what will that look like? What will that feel like? Do that, and I guarantee you'll be able to stay the course a lot longer before your ship goes off the path a little bit. And then once you do, take as long as you need, but just try to remember that vision so you can reel yourself back in a little bit quicker the next time. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll be doing a B+ podcast tomorrow. I'm not sure what on yet, but try to get it out there for you. If you want to support me, I have on seftimorlive.com. I have Amazon links, tips links. If you want a podcast subscription, that'll always help us out. And then if you want more blog posts or podcasts like this, seftimorlive.com is the home base. More articles are on medium.com/@Seftimor, as long as with Twitter, Instagram, Mixer, which I live stream this on, and the podcast and Facebook is all at Seftimor. The podcast is anchor.fm/Seftimor. That'll give you access to any platform you desire or whatever you consume podcasts on to listen to. And then the YouTube, you just search Seftimor Live. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you again soon. Peace.